There we go. All right, we're back. I think.
Yeah.
Go. Yeah. We should be back. We should be good. Let's see. Yeah, that was very, very weird. Streaming. That's the old one.
Oh, so
Yeah, I didn't put the picture back up there.
well, that's what it says. So we're live now. One watching.
Yeah, click on it.
The hell?
I don't.
That's strange. I'm telling you, tonight's been a weird night.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on right now.
Look, if you can see us online at the moment, let's put it this way. What we were trying to say, and we'll probably have to finish saying it next week because it looks like we're having technical difficulties,
Yeah.
is that let this be a notice to anybody that sponsors us or hopes to sponsor us that just because you go through
No, hold on. I think we're back.
Okay, there you go.
That's right now.
Yeah, so what I was saying is that if you're going to sponsor us, know that we won't jump ship just because something went left, right? We understand the ups and downs happen, and we hope that you wouldn't jump ship on us if something went left. We're going to look at Merit Edge as this is a setback in the business practice, and we're going to see what happens. And if the business is over at some point, then okay, it is what it is. But
Right.
if it's not, then again, we'll stand by Mr. Travis and
You can click on that one too.
despite his mistake. And again, like I said, I can absolutely understand why Waddle is upset, absolutely. And I was just wondering from a thrower's perspective, though, why were they upset? I personally, I don't know if mine is because I really didn't look at the axe head to see if it was a legit Waddle axe or not. But I wasn't upset with my product, so I guess it's part of me why I just didn't care. But I absolutely could understand why Waddle would be upset.
And Waddle shut us down. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened right there.
But I just don't know why the average thrower would be like, why would you get in the comment section and just start throwing shade unless you're just looking for attention? I just don't get it.
Yeah, that's the thing that has kind of gotten me the most frustrated.
The fake outrage.
All the people that are coming in and commenting like, even some big, well-known makers and throwers within.
No. Let me put this in perspective. The makers, I know why the makers are jumping on board because this is their opportunity to take on some market share.
Yeah.
Right? So I absolutely understand it from a maker perspective, why you throw shade. I understand why Waddle is upset. Absolutely. No ifs, ands, buts about it. But it's the people who have a Merit Edge product. And again, I'm not saying they don't have a right to feel upset. I just wonder, why are you upset?
Right.
You know, that's what I'm saying. Like for me, like I said, I'm not personally upset, but I know I don't speak for the masses in that regard. And like I said, I'm more than willing to stand by him and give him a chance to recoup and make whatever he's got to make it right.
Well, I think, they must have took the post down that I was talking about.
And it may have because he did the public apology. You know what I mean?
Oh no, it was right here. So
it's still up there.
Yeah, it said somebody said Mark safe from buying a Merit Edge axe today, and that was another maker.
Excellent. Yeah, but that's another maker. Like I said, I know why makers would throw shade. It makes perfect sense why they throw shade. So if you're not, again, if you're a maker or you're Waddle, again, I can understand why you say what you're saying. It's just, to me, it's the average fan that I would wonder, like, why are you throwing shade? Like, I don't get it. Like,
Yeah, I mean, well.
To each his own. I
think that's the
I'm
worst.
just kind of wondering,
that's the worst.
What's your angle, I guess?
Part, I think, about the community right now is that there's a lot of negativity going around, and a lot of, like you said, people that are just throwing shade just to throw it.
And speaking of throwing shade, I heard this is a rapper, like a battle rapper. He's made this comment, and it's so true though. He said, I could actually be like Jesus and walk on water, and there'll be somebody that said, but I bet he can't swim. You know,
Right.
like there'll always be somebody that is trying to kick you when
Yeah.
you're down, or throw some type of shade against any success that you may have. And in this case, obviously, we're not talking about a success; we're talking about a setback. But you know, I feel free to comment, and whether it be during the live stream or during a replay,
Yeah.
if you in the comment section, let me know like why are you hurt? I mean, you may have a valid reason for being hurt. Who am I to say you don't?
Right.
I'm just wondering, why would you be though?
Yeah.
When you actually got a
So-
great product. Again, Waddle and axe makers, I get why they throwing shade, and I know exactly why Waddle's upset. Nobody can begrudge Waddle for feeling hurt,
Yeah.
but it's the people who bought an axe. What are you upset about?
Right. So Jacob said my negativity is toward Waddle, not towards Travis. LOL.
No, so why's your negativity?
Yeah, I was
towards
about to
Waddle? What did
say,
they
can
do?
you explain why you have negativity towards Waddle?
Yeah, like what did Waddle do? Like I get Waddle's protecting
So
their brand.
I will have to say they have that free exchange program, free exchange. I will have to say if I bought an axe and I couldn't use it and I had to give it to this exchange program, and now you're gonna send me a basic King
Ooh,
of Diamonds,
I didn't think about that.
I would be a little pissed because
Yeah,
I
because I
spent
spent like $350 or
right
more
on an axe, and
that I
I'm getting
can't-
$100 axe. No offense, but literally I'm getting $100 axe
Oh,
that
I
I'm
didn't
gonna
think
now
about it like
have
that.
to
Okay.
send to somebody else to make or get it rehung on that handle, because you could still use the handle, you just can't use the head.
Okay, so that's where you
That
think
would
they were upset about.
might be where
Because
people
again,
are
I
upset.
didn't know. Like I said, I'm
Yeah.
not trying to bash them. I just needed to know why
Right.
are you upset?
Yeah,
'Cause
why
I don't-
are you? Yeah,
And if that's the line you're gonna take, hey, okay, I get it.
I get
It's
it.
cool.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
cool.
that's a lot of money involved in it, you know? And I think that's where some people are a little frustrated with Waddle. Like, hey, you know, we're spending X amount of money on axes. You want us to send it back to you, which I don't know if they want. I'm pretty sure they want the head. They said you could send just the head back.
Okay, so
And they'll send you a whole nother
And again,
axe.
and I don't know the legal ramifications, and this is where somebody, Mario, Tyler, somebody can explain it to me.
Well, not Tyler. He's not on there no more.
Oh, that's right.
He's not on the
but still,
committee anymore.
somebody
But
who's
yeah, Mario.
Waddle affiliated. Mario, if you're out there and you're hearing it, and again, I just want to get understanding myself.
Yeah,
right?
of course.
Anybody who's willing to speak on it, please let me know. I don't know. Are the other axe heads banned because they're replicas, or are they banned because they just don't fit the criteria? Because that's what I'm wondering.
I don't think it has to do with the criteria. I think it's with the trademarking and the.
But did they actually violate the trademark if they don't put Waddle on the side of it?
I think Waddle has a patent on the shape and design of the king, the queen, all their axes.
Well, all right, and then I guess the question is, if that be the case, then how were they not able to get with these other places and issue a cease and desist from the start, so that way
Right.
Travis would have never even had the opportunity to do that?
Right. And that's, I mean,
And I really
that,
don't know.
I don't know either. And that might be a lot of money. I mean, that might take a lot of money and a lot of legal issues that, you know, maybe Mario and them don't want to deal with because,
or maybe they're gonna deal with it because it's
or
starting to
yeah,
come through.
or now they're gonna deal with it. But I mean, if you know, they make all sorts of axes, obviously, so it's not like you have a big, basically factory and warehouse that's making these. You know, I don't know whose Waddle supplier is or who, if they make them themselves, how they do it, but you're talking about probably a company that probably not only does axes, but anything else with metal, give or take, or steel. So
Yeah,
now you're talking about this big corporate, potential corporate company. Now we're battling over a simple thing of just an axe, which we say it's simple, but instead they, like I said,
I
they
can
just
get it because
kind
if
of
somebody
banned
tried to
it.
come and steal my Epic Misfits branding, I would have an issue.
Right.
So again, I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I would understand that. Again, I'm not upset with Waddle. I don't fault Waddle at all for being upset. I was just wondering, is the reason that the axe heads are banned, is it because they are replicas, or
Yes, it's basically just replicas because, like I said, they have a patent, like a design patent, and all that on all their axes.
you should have got a design patent on that? I mean, I'm sure they probably do.
I'm pretty sure. That's why I think it's an issue.
Well, again, if somebody wants to comment and come and say it.
Yeah, so Jacob said, the axe I got from Travis is amazing. I don't want Waddle sending me a $50 QA for my $300 axe.
Yeah.
And that's, which I don't know what Waddle's going to send out. We haven't really gotten that far.
And let's be honest, most of these $300 axes we got, you really paid $300 for the handle.
I mean, yeah, you're really paying for the handle because, the heads are the heads. I mean, you can get them, But, yeah, I mean, they're not the only one. Like I said, Urban Axes was another one that is banned. There's a whole list of them.
This is so people really getting the axes banned, huh? Mm-hmm. I really got to look into this and just wonder why. And again, I'm not upset with Waddle. I just wonder why, because again, some of this stuff is big business and goes well above.
I will have to say, and I will have to say, Waddle did a very good job of laying basically everything out there and making it as open as could be. It wasn't like, oh, hey, we're not allowing this. They broke it into why. They gave the U.S. patent number, the section.
Also, they really do have the patent
number.
You already saw that. Okay.
Yeah, if you look at the actual post, there's a link, and if you look at that link, it basically shows you. It shows you pictures of the axes, pictures of the communication back and forth from them to people, saying like, yeah, we do make this axe for Mirrored Edge, whatever, and going from there. And then they were like, it violates this code, blah blah blah, like whatever.
Is now, Travis aside, Mirrored Edge aside, is there now a legal battle between Waddle and the makers of this off-brand axe? Because if they have a patent issue.
That I don't know.
I would think that they would be able to tell them cease and desist.
Possibly that again is up the chain, Mario, and up there.
Yo, Mario, hey, you mind coming on a low budget show and then come on and talk about it? Like I said, we love to have you.
Turn it into a high budget show.
Yeah, turn it into a high budget show. Give us some love, Because again, we don't hate Waddle. We don't hate.
No, we don't. We just like to.
Yeah, we want
bring this stuff to light. We
are the epic misinformation, so give us an opportunity to get the information right.
But we are the real Flow Bros.
The real Flow Bros. I don't care what they say.
But yeah, so I mean, I agree. Like, I know we've talked about this off camera, but one of the things we like doing is playing both sides of every situation that we see occur.
No, you gotta say that different because that don't sound right. What you're saying is open dialogue for both sides. You saying playing both sides, it makes it seem like we just, we hedging our bet. You know what I mean? And like we tell one side one thing and another side another. That no.
We like to be devil's advocates.
Yeah, we want all parties to be heard.
Yeah,
we like to be the voice of the peoples, right? Even if it's just three peoples that come in.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But
and then Waddle kicks us off, and we have to try to figure out none. But I mean, and that's what we're here for. We're here to kind of talk these things out with you guys. Instead of it being on a Facebook post,
Yeah, because there's a lot of conjecture that goes out there, and obviously we're saying out loud what some people are putting in text.
Yeah.
And again, I just have questions. Yeah. You've actually answered a couple of my questions tonight just by saying what you said, and I'm sure somebody else had similar questions to what I had, and you just answered it.
Yeah.
So from a patent perspective, again, I can completely understand why Waddle is upset for sure. But now on a further note, outside of Mirrored Edge, and I'm sure Mirrored Edge is going to clean up whatever they got to clean up on their end and be right back in business, and we'll still be talking about them for years to come, is from a Waddle perspective, what is your next step towards the people who actually make the off-brand axe head? Is this something that we should be looking to follow as like a news story down the road, as following a lawsuit, or do you believe you're going to be able to issue a cease and desist and get it stopped?
Yeah, that I don't know. That is tough.
We should send a message to Mario just to ask him.
Yeah, we can when we get off.
By the way, somebody tag Mario in at least this portion of the show. And
yeah, in this one, since we have like 6 of them, but tag them in this one.
Yeah.
Anybody.
After we get this one saved, if you want to, you could tag him on Facebook.
Yeah.
And just, as you could say, mark it,
yeah.
And just say, do you mind answering a question for us?
Yeah, and I mean...
I'd love to have him on, even if it's just for like 30 seconds to come on. Definitely. And just kind of briefly say... Because, again, everybody, including us, have given Waddle shit at times.
Oh yeah, I mean,
But
who
at the
doesn't?
same, right. But I would love to
Even
have
Mario gives Waddle shit.
Yeah. So
you
that's why I
know,
want to bring
like-
him onto the show. Two average guys sitting on the couch talking our smack, and just have a chance to talk with him, even if it's pre-recorded, so that way we can make sure it goes smoothly,
Yeah,
and then post it whenever we do the show. You know what I
right.
mean? I'm cool with that too.
Yeah,
You know-
we can. I'll reach out to him, see what he says, and we can go from there.
Yeah. Tell him if he just got 15, 20 minutes for
Yeah.
us to do a private interview that we could record, and then if he's cool with it, then we post it. And if
Yeah.
not, then we don't.
So my only other question to this is, how did they find out? Well, I got a couple questions. How did Waddle find out? Did someone, does someone need some stitches?
You know what I think?
You know,
happened?
like,
this is my theory on what happened. I got two theories on it.
All right.
Number
so
one.
yeah, that'll be question one. So
My
how did
first
Waddle
theory-
find out?
now, this is my theory on it.
All right.
I got two on it. Number one, I think somebody else Googling around, because Google's the work, saw an axe that was like, oh, that's dope. Can you make this for me? And then somebody said, well, yeah, I can make that mirrored edge because I make them for mirrored edge.
Yeah.
That's one way they got snapped.
I think
right?
that might be.
Or theory number two, Mario saw the axes and says, something ain't right here. You know what I mean? Or somebody, affiliated with Waddle saw the axes and says, huh. And I said, I
Yeah.
wonder, and did they take it and then go take it back and get it
That's
checked
very
and say,
true.
yo, because it's not like he was hiding them in private, selling them in
I mean,
private. They was selling.
that was going to be my next thing. Like, if they knew this was happening, why? Which again, he wasn't at Worlds, but why did he have a vendor's table there? You know,
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
but again-
because a lot of people bought axes from Worlds.
Yeah, I got it, but I don't know how many bought them from him at Worlds. But I will say this.
Oh, he sold them. He didn't, but there was. I know the one we reviewed. That one got sold.
Oh, that was
that big axe I had got sold to Vincent Bryant. He bought it.
That was a nice axe too, by the way.
Yeah, there was. I just didn't like the quite as much of the recurve, but yeah, when we went up there, they had quite a few that were sold.
Well, I will say, I wonder if maybe again, I told you that's my two theories.
Yeah, maybe
It's
there's
either
someone there saw
Somebody,
it,
yeah,
yeah.
somebody tried to get
And
a
said,
remake
"Hey,
done, and then it got revealed, and then and maybe it was another axe maker that tried to do it, and then
Right.
realized it and said, "This is my chance to throw shade," right?
Yeah.
And or
Get them
or
And
was
then-
it a Waddle affiliate
right.
that said something? And you know how they would. Here's my third theory.
Oh, another one.
Yeah, third theory. Somebody within his circle, meaning Mirrored Edge's circle, whether it be a sponsored athlete or whatever the case is, just talking. You just random having a conversation.
Yep.
Talks to the right person, and the right person just happens to, in which he's
Take
the
it.
wrong person, and took it someplace and said, "Hey, man," and then it got caught up that way.
Yeah.
So
That's-
those are my three theories. Is that somebody and theory number three kind of coincides with theory number one, which was somebody tried to get the axe
Yeah.
made by whoever this third party company
Right.
is, which I don't know who they are, but
Hacha.
they call who?
Hacha.
Hacha. Okay, so they went to get it. Hacha
I think
made.
they actually. I think your one theory is correct because I think they got rumor of, hey, he's using it, and I think it literally one of the axes that was on his page was on their website.
Oh.
And I think that's where it all kind of went from there. But my next
handling all or just the head?
everything, like it was almost the whole Facebook post
What?
and everything. Yeah,
So does he? So do you think he gets his handles from him too?
I don't know. I don't. There's
all
no
I know,
that.
all I know is they're nice, bro.
So the handle part, it's like I told you before. There's nothing they could do about that.
Yeah.
Because there's so many woods. There's so much things you could do. Like I don't foresee them ever having that. I do potentially see in the future that all axes have to be stamped. Because that was going to be my next question is if you go get a Dustin Wellman axe or you go get a Rain axe or you go get a DMV axe, I've seen quite a few of them that have no logos. And I'm not throwing shade at them, but, you know, if you're looking at all
here's
sides,
the difference, though.
how do you know?
Are their heads still king heads though? Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yep. Kings. I've seen an
Queens.
ace. I've seen a
right.
queen. Like,
Ooh.
you know, and again,
Which would mean that whenever they go to make their axes in the future, they could profile, but they couldn't take the
Brand
logo
off. Yep. So the logo on the back. I mean, heck, Brian does it. Not to throw shade at Brian, but
every maker,
everybody takes it off.
like every top tier maker takes it off.
And they do it because like Brian said, he does it to lighten it up.
Yeah.
He takes off like a little bit on each side and just
yeah.
trims it up, so make it a little bit lighter and stuff. But that's my next question: is like, all right, well, how do you keep it fair, and how do you keep accountability amongst everybody? And the only way
Mario, hey, we need you, bruh.
Yeah, right.
We need
and
you
then, like I said,
here.
I think the only way to do that would be to say, hey, if you don't have a axe with a wattle stamp, you are not allowed to use it.
Yo, Mario, we need you to come on the show. Well, it ain't got to be next week, but let's find some time in your calendar and that we can talk. And even if it's pre-recorded, that's cool. We can do that too. We need to talk because I would love to have this conversation. And again, this isn't throwing shade. This is just getting clarity because I think the sport as a whole, where it's growing, maybe not the way we thought it was going to grow.
Right.
Some people can say the energy is down this year compared to last year. I mean, this is that. Okay. It's part of the growing pains. Yep. Okay, that's life. It's going to ebbs and flows, right? Even the NFL didn't grow booming every year, right?
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Well, look at the WNBA.
Please don't look at the WNBA. They have been losing money since they started.
Not this year. They've got Caitlin Clark's
You
team.
say that this year. They have one game. They don't know if they're gonna lose money yet for the year.
They've
been losing $10 million every year.
What is it? The Fever? Doesn't she
The
play
Fever,
for the Fever?
Yeah. She got her ass busted in the first.
They're sold out.
Okay.
The stadium
For the first time.
Right. There was the one that Angel Reese plays on, the team she plays for. I forget who it was. They play coming up. I think it's either tonight or something. But their arena, they got sold out season tickets.
But so this is my thing.
I mean,
I'm not comparing them to them because they lost money forever. They just are making money as a whole.
I'm not saying it like that, but like I feel like axe throwing is was on that downslope. And now with everything that's kind of settling in,
we need a star is what we need. We need a star. We need a Magic Johnson. We need a Larry Bird.
We
need
got
a Michael
plenty.
Jordan.
We just gotta.
Are you sure? Because the WNBA said the same thing. They had plenty of stars, and then there's these two college athletes that have now put them on the map because they finally started marketing them. Same way the NBA had to do it with Larry Bird and Magic Johnson.
Your key word there. Marketing.
Yo,
Mario,
market your boy. I'm pretty. I can be. I'm sure AI would help me out. AI technology that can help me out. I could be the face.
You literally could put multiple people up there. I mean, look at Lucas Johnson. How many times has he been on ESPN in multiple events?
But again, maybe you need a new burgeoning star because you're always going to have.
Of course.
What I mean? Like you think about the NBA had Dr. J. They had Julius. I mean, they had George Gervin. They had Wilt Chamberlain. They had. Bill Russell, right? But in order to get them to the masses, they needed Bird and Magic, right? To kind of take that the same way that the Caitlin and Angel are getting their push to the top. Who's going to be our Bird and Magic for us? And who's that new guy coming in that we need to kind of push behind? And as a community,
Noah.
You think Noah Vargas?
Yeah, the dude that threw the 64.
Yeah, from 15.
Yeah, right. Him,
Noah Vargas,
upcoming. That right there,
he's him. Is what you saying?
Right,
he exactly. Is him, huh?
He's the one. Like,
and
let's go.
Garrett,
Knighting.
Is it Knighting or Knighting?
Knighting, I believe.
Night. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm calling Garrett Knight. Yeah.
He
gonna put you to bed.
There you go,
Garrett Knight.
Right
That's
there,
what we're calling.
Bam. But yeah, I mean, I would have to say
Garrett
right now we don't really have that though because the rules just changed. So now it's basically we don't have any.
Okay, the NBA had a change. They went to they added a 3-point line. Boom, Magic Bird came into play, do their thing.
Right. So now that's what I'm saying.
Noah Vargas and Garrett Knighting.
Because Garrett was 23 rules.
I don't give a
shit.
shit.
Have to pick somebody
Either
else.
way you put it, he's a star. He just won a championship.
Oh yeah, of course.
So what I'm saying is bring him on, market him, market Noah Vargas as an up and coming guy who ain't really won nothing yet, but we excited to see what he gonna do. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he is him, and let's do it head to head, and let's create a fake rivalry and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard that Noah was talking shit. That's what I heard. He was saying he gonna bust Garrett's ass, and then I heard Garrett say we got gotta keep. Hey, look, guys.
Mario, Waddle, if y'all need marketing, we got
We
you.
got you. We
That's
got
what
we
we
got
love.
beef.
Yeah.
We got controversy. We got it going because we know Noah was just talking, and Garrett he stayed just talking junk because you don't be quiet. You know what I'm saying? You know how Garrett is.
Garrett
Anybody
don't say
say
a
met
word.
Garrett knows he doesn't talk.
Yeah, he doesn't say a word.
But yeah, exactly. You know how
not
Garrett
like-
was. Garrett was just like pop, 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 off his guns like my side of the street, left side, right side. You know what I'm saying? That's what I
Yeah.
do. You know what I mean?
I think that's
Kill shot call.
again, Mario. We gotta reach. We gotta. We'll reach out to Mario.
Yeah,
but-
we got to reach out to Mario.
All right.
And matter of fact, we got to reach out to Mario and we got to reach out to Noah and Garrett so we can get them on the show.
You want both of them on the show?
Yeah, because
Okay.
even if it's pre-recorded, we could talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And spice
Yeah.
the footage, and then it's like you said, what? Change the question, and then obviously the answer
Yeah.
don't make sense, and then beef. You know what I'm saying?
That's
what it
true.
is. We need controversy, we need marketing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what we do.
That's right.
We just told you the plan, and once the plan takes off, we're gonna take this show down, so you can't go back and
Yeah,
analyze
exactly.
time and see because they hate us because they ain't us. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
But
All right. Well, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen, this is
that's-
going to be our show for the night for sure.
That was
But we got some things to do.
interesting.
We got look, tag some people. Noah, Garrett, and Mario.
yeah, tag Mario.
Yeah, and we got to talk to you because we got some stuff to say. Please entertain our show because we need it. We only got 2 followers and it's us.
Nah, we had more, but yeah, y'all be sure, be ready for next week, and be ready for more content. I'm gonna start doing a little bit more, posting a little bit more.
Let's just do. Don't tell them what we're gonna do. We're just doing it.
Yeah, well then
That's it. We out, y'all. Deuce.
Peace.